Welcome to the pod, Miss Steph Brown, comedian, adorable person, sweetie, angel, smart, competent, girl boss in a non-derogatory way.
And I was about to just vomit, but you said non-derogatory.
It's true. You're good at your job. Sorry about that.
Sorry. It's a blessing and a curse.
I know. I'm really excited to have you here.
I'm so excited to be here.
You're just the cutest, and I've been wanting to have you on for a while. What's going on? What's on your mind? Tell me a secret.
A secret?
Yeah. You're here to lay it all out there.
Unfortunately, I'm not a woman of like many mysteries. I don't know if you know this about me. I kind of just say whatever I've done and what I'm thinking.
People are not wondering about
People
us.
are not, no. People are
Neither
never,
of us.
like, no one's ever wondered what I was thinking, what I was feeling, what I did that day, what I ate. Like,
we're not wondering around
no
this
one's
stuff.
wondering. But I'm trying to think of a secret. This isn't a secret. I know this is stupid. I used to be really scared of the operator voice.
That's a
fear.
great secret.
To this day, I can't hear it.
What do you mean?
You know when the operator's like if you dial 0 and it's like
The man voice?
Yeah, or the woman.
Either
When they're like press 4 for.
Really?
Swear to God, it really.
Why?
Because it used to be in my nightmares. And a fax machine. I don't know what it means.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't even barely know what a fax machine is.
Me either. I don't know how they work, but like that dial-up sound.
That's a bad
that used to
sound.
be in my nightmares when I was little. And like I would hear the noise and I wouldn't be able to open my eyes in the dream, so it would just be like black.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then we didn't know I was like mentally ill until I was like much older.
Which
it's
is super
weird.
Yeah. Sometimes I look back at some things and I'm just like, and you guys didn't have to have me tested after that?
That's what I'm saying. Like, we just found out I had ADHD. Anyone within a 10-mile radius could have figured that one out.
Now that they were like, wait, maybe girls have it. It's like
that's
obvious.
thing.
But when we were growing up, they did not.
Well, because the big thing is if you got like that, you talked a lot in class.
Right.
That's like a big sign of ADHD in young girls.
But I'm sure you were getting A's.
Yeah,
so
all my
don't
report
care.
cards were like, she has really good grades, but like she doesn't shut the fuck up. We can't put her next to anybody.
It's amazing that you're so good at your job because I feel like that's the reason I'm not good at having a job.
Yeah, but I'm also good at my job because people like me because I don't shut the fuck up. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
And I
so
guess you're
much
in
of
an
it-
informal.
I'm
during
in
the
an
day-
informal industry. Oh, I'm a senior social media strategist.
That's exactly
at an ad
right.
agency.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal around here. Someone said I'm a frontline worker.
People say that a lot.
People say that a lot about me.
social media,
About social media
senior
strategist.
strategist.
Yeah. You try writing Black Lives Matter statements for. I don't know.
You're Dominican.
I'm
That's
half
cool.
Dominican.
That's
I know black.
that.
In
That's a
case
Venn
you guys were
diagram.
wondering, I'm not black. Just a heads up.
That's fun. In Ohio, I don't think the word Dominican passed my lips, and then I get to New York, and Dominicans are everything and everywhere and all the time.
Are your parents liberal? Like,
You're gonna ask if my parents were Dominican, and they
No.
weren't. Are they liberal? They're very like independent kind of deal.
It just really, not to like take over this podcast, but like it really shocks. Maybe I don't know anything about people from Ohio, but like it shocks me every day how like left and culturally sensitive you are as somebody who didn't grow up with like any people of color at all.
I had a lot of people of color around me.
Oh, just like not.
No
So-
Dominicans. Island people aren't coming to Ohio.
Okay, so fun fact, I like didn't know that there were people of color in Ohio. This is why we're losing elections. This is why we're losing elections.
I grew up in a super diverse place.
Whoa, okay, that makes sense.
I'm from Columbus, and yeah, it was like there was a huge wave of Somali immigration when I was in like 2nd or 3rd grade, and so it's a very heavily Somali population. We have a lot of African immigrants. We have a lot of Asian immigrants. We have big data centers there. Like, no, it's actually really, really diverse. A lot of Spanish speakers.
Me finding out minorities exist outside of the East Coast,
Can you believe it? I know.
East and West Coast. No, I'm kidding. I know that they're everywhere. Oh, that's
They're everywhere.
no. This is the problem with my voice is that everything sounds like I'm
Like a
saying the
dig?
worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
I forget where I was the other day, and I was like, "Wow, that was really great job." And they were like, Fuck you. I'm like, what? I thought that was really great.
Yeah.
Great job. What are you? Do I have to say it again?
That's what my voice sounds like.
That's what I sound like. I can't help that I talk out of my nose. Like, I'm not changing it now.
Did you talk like that as a kid?
I've always had a very distinct voice. I don't know if I've always sounded like, I think I'm more monotone now because I'm on like so much medication. I'm not like, well, I am, but I guess in a more monotone way. But I always, like, people would come up to me in stores and be like, I knew Steph Brown was here. Like, I can hear your voice. And it's like, can I just be in Lord and Taylor? Like, in fucking No. Not in the suburbs.
No.
Not in Lord and Taylor's was a stomping ground.
That's me with my height. I can't hide behind the aisles. You can scurry around.
Oh, I scurry. Yeah, I do scurry.
Nobody knows where you are.
No. I mean,
I stomp. A big tuba plays when I walk.
No. We don't talk like that.
No. What instrument would play when you walk? A piccolo?
What is that? What would that sound like? I don't even
like that's like one of the little like almost pan flute kind of deals, like, right?
Yeah, or like whatever plays like Tasmanian devil music.
A fucked up xylophone.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that.
I think it would be like a crazy xylophone or
that's awesome.
Something.
What would?
Especially if I'm manic.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think mine would probably be like violin, but it would be different things.
I could see that.
Yeah, or viola. I was a viola player.
Whoa. I can kind of clock that too. I don't know why though.
Thank you. I'm such a viola ass bitch. People have said that to me.
Yeah, what is it? What is that?
I don't know. I mean, it's like I always want to be different. It's a little bit bigger. It's the harmony. It's kind of like, and it doesn't have as many like stereotypes associated with it, I guess. And you know, I was a good ass viola player.
I didn't play anything. I took piano lessons, but didn't stick.
Didn't take.
I
played viola for like 4 years and then I quit because I didn't want to do it anymore. And my orchestra teacher pulled me out of English class to cry at me in the hallway and be like, you're our second chair. You can't leave.
What was with the like band teacher, chorus teacher hysteria that they constantly were just like, why are you crying over the winter concert that my dad is going to fall asleep at?
No, it's crazy. My mom's an art teacher, and the disrespect that the specials teachers get.
Well, at like a federal level.
Yes.
Like,
but even from like parents where it'll be like, they'll have a D in the class. My mom will call the kid's mom and she'll be like, just give him an A. It's fucking art. And my mom's like, okay, well, he didn't turn in any of the assignments.
Yeah, your kid's an idiot, and it's fucking art.
And it's clearly genetic, by the way.
Yeah. What a diss. Yeah, you're not artistic. You don't have a fleeting creative thought.
Ugh, that hurts.
That does. I think that would really do me in.
When I was breaking up with my cult boyfriend, he said that I was vapid.
You're like one of the least vapid people I know.
Thank you for saying it. And that's why it hurt so much. And that's why he said it. That's what I was so offended by. I was like, number one, I'm not, and you just went and got out the thesaurus so that your stupid ass could like, all you wanted to do was hurt me as bad as you could.
I was talking about this on stage the other day. We need to really start, like, if we're insulting people, that's one thing, bullying, whatever you want to do. I need the punishment to fit the crime.
Totally.
If you're going to say something mean to me, it better be fucking accurate. Because it's gonna now you're pissing me off.
Right, because also this is like my job. Like I know that it's a skill to be mean in a funny way. Don't come at me if that's not what you have. Like you're wasting my time.
Yeah. And I also think we need to start meaning what we say. People say I'm mean all the time. Oh, I thought you were pointing at me to get my drink.
Oh,
I'm not mean. Cheers. I'm not I'm honest.
Mm-hmm. Also,
I'm not mean.
Come up to me and ask me if I said it. I'll say it to your face. I didn't do it because I'm not mean.
So I do have a policy. I call it the I said what I said policy. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, if I say something behind your back and you find out, that sucks. That's embarrassing. I literally got sent to HR one time for it. I called a coworker an idiot, not to her, to these two other girls. And these two other girls went and told on me to HR.
Okay.
You know who you are.
Guillotine. Class traitors.
That's what I'm. You would call ice on your own families. You're disgusting.
That's. But like, yes, like you two are disgusting.
Yeah, and so then my boss was like, "Yo, did you call this girl an idiot?" And I was like, I'm going to be honest. They said I said a bunch of shit I didn't say. And so I clarified everything. And then they were like, did you call her an idiot? And I was like, yeah.
Big time.
Yeah, I did.
Look at her behavior and tell me she wasn't being an idiot.
And that's kind of where we netted out. Was like, okay, next time just like don't say that to other coworkers. You can like tell me that she's being an idiot. And so that was the last time I trusted like anybody at work.
You can't.
You can't.
I know. I really like my coworkers right now and it's scaring me.
Well, something I've noticed, and not to be the white woman that's like, white women, but like, so I'm obviously half Dominican. Well, it's not obvious at all, but I am half, duh. No, I am half Dominican. And I feel, well, my dad's also Italian and Irish, which are also two very confrontational, like, nationalities. And so I don't think I'm overly confrontational. People do, whatever. But, like, I handle confrontation in a very different way than most other white women.
Yes.
And so I've had this problem my entire life where it's like, she's going to call you out or she's mean. And it's like, I'm not being mean, but, like, you can't just talk about people and, like, be rude or disrespectful either behind my back or to my face and expect me not to say anything. Like, that's not gonna happen. Yeah. I've never allowed that to happen.
I don't know why, because I'm at work, I have to let you disrespect me. That's just sort of not how it works with me. And I should be allowed to do that.
And I'm in a very good setup right now that if I do get disrespected, guess what? My boss has my back. So
love that.
Joke's on you.
Love that.
I'm not gonna say boo. Now our bosses are having conversations.
I like that.
I don't care.
I hate corporate so much.
It's really hard. It's hard for me because I only started comedy. I'm entering my 3rd year. Mm-hmm. So I've known corporate like way more than I've known comedy. And so now that I have comedy, there's like this weird like push-pull where it's like I do actually genuinely enjoy my job. I actually really do like what I do, and I think if I have to work at a desk for the rest of my life, that's the desk I'll work at.
That's awesome.
That's not what I want to do for the rest of my life. And so there's like this weird tension where it's like, well, I like this, but not for too long.
Yeah.
But the reality is also like this city is getting increasingly more expensive to live in. Speak on it, queen.
Speak on it, queen.
It's getting increasingly more expensive to live in. I need a salary that like allows me to afford the place that I want to live in. And like, I like to go out to eat and like do different things. And like, I want to be able to do the things that I like to do. And I need a job that can do that. Sure, I could quit and like, well, I can't. I'm in like a bunch of credit card debt. But like, hypothetically speaking, I could quit and like wait tables. And like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And actually there's like a portion of me that like kind of envies my friends that do that and like have this endless time for comedy. But the reality is like I've already kind of like become accustomed to a lifestyle
1,000,000%
that I would like to maintain.
Also, it's so much easier to be creative when your needs are met. It's because like those I have also had the fantasy and quit the job to become a server, and at first it was really nice because I wanted to work with my hands. I wanted to like to have a real job that wasn't just on the fucking internet, because I was doing pretty much what you're doing at a lower level for sure. But you don't have time. You still also go to work all the time. You just have less money. And also now your nights are gone.
Yeah, your nights are on, or I'm working like 3 jobs to pay my like.
Yeah,
that doesn't even out. Like at
so
least I
many
have health
comedians
insurance,
are exactly,
and I need it.
Yeah,
everyone needs it, but like,
I be using it.
I be using that shit up.
Do you have good health insurance?
Well, we'll see. They just I have a bone to pick with United Healthcare.
Me too.
No, they just switched our health insurance to United. And they submitted me for the GLP-1, and they're like waiting to see if the insurance will accept it. They did this a week ago. And my mom goes, well, do they know how much you weigh? And I was like, all right, not too much.
Cool it.
Not too much
cool
on that.
It. Bring that down.
Yes, my doctor knows how much I weigh. It's like one of the first questions you fucking ask you. As a fat person, the first thing they ask you when you, I'm like, by the way, can you just step over here?
Amazing.
You don't have to face the scale if you don't want to.
I had a doctor the other day, wait until the very end. I really thought we were going to get through it. And she was like, by the way, weight management. I grabbed her 2 lips. Shh.
Like Wile E. Coyote style. It's
Yeah. Where we're talking about how my blood work is perfect and there's nothing to...
That's what I don't understand. I mean, my blood work is not perfect, so they're kind of like, come on. Also, like, just give it to me.
Just give it to me.
Just give it to me. You're being ridiculous.
Oh my God, everyone in the world has told me my entire life, don't be fat. Now I'm like, okay, you found a way for me to not be fat, give it to me. And they're like, hello? Make it make sense.
Diabetes?
Now I have to beg? Now I have to beg?
I'm begging United Healthcare.
To do the thing you've been telling me to do?
And then it's like, this is like so hack because I'm writing a joke about this, but it is true. And people are always like, oh, this is the easy way out. Like, you're taking the easy way out. No, I took a communications degree from like a shitty state school and transformed it into good health insurance.
Yeah.
Is that easy?
Exactly right.
Because what did you do with your comms degree?
Also, was 30 years of being fat easy? That wasn't that fun.
No. I honestly am only recently fat. I was like kind of
That's true.
chubby.
You were a skinny baby.
I was a skinny baby, and then I was like pretty skinny throughout high school. And then I like thought I was fat. I was like 120 pounds.
Of course.
Okay. And the doctor's like, well, you should really be 100. You're 5. I'm like, just go to hell. Like, we're splitting hairs.
It's never enough.
It's never enough. And then I lost like a bunch of weight a few years ago because I was like in a really shitty like situationship type thing. I won't say relationship in case this gets clipped. I don't want text reminding me that we weren't dating. Yeah, don't call me your boyfriend. That's not your boyfriend. Yeah, I know. You made that very clear.
Cool.
Cool. And so
he sounds like a really nice guy.
Oh, yeah. Me still answering texts from him. Like,
why is he... Let me block him.
Yeah, I know. Whatever. Anyway, now that I've outed myself on a podcast... This is my problem with podcasts is I love them because I'm a yapper. Yes. I'm a yapper at heart. Again, as we said in the beginning, not a whiff of an air of mystery.
Yeah.
I'm way too open and honest.
I fall into that as well. If I'm chatting, I'll say whatever. And then I'm like, that was on camera.
I also don't care. Like I said what I...
Yeah, I said what I said.
Are you going to go back and say you were my boyfriend?
You weren't.
That's what I thought.
So we hate him. Yeah.
We hate him all. You have to. Otherwise it looks bad.
I know.
That's really what it is at the
Publicly,
core.
we hate him.
Yeah, what I do behind closed doors is nobody's business. What happens in 2i is literally no one's business. Publicly,
don't dox yourself.
They don't know the street address. Please don't. Come on. Please don't come to my house. Don't do. That's not cool. Come on. That's really not. That's me talking about how I have no mystery. I'm like, yeah, I live at. I almost said it.
Here's my social.
Here's my social. I'll give my credit card information to literally anybody.
That's awesome.
I don't. There's like not.
Well, your
enough
dog has one.
Yeah.
Know.
One time I was working for this PR agency and we had to like use one of those like burner like credit card accounts to make an OnlyFans account to like follow Bad Baby to see if she was like talking about one of our clients. I probably shouldn't say any of that, but whatever.
I do think working in media, it is so crazy how held by like duct tape it is. Like you work at huge brands. I was working at these big legacy magazines and it's a bunch of idiots cobbling shit together. Like
you would think it was much smarter people.
You would think it was much smarter people.
But you know what's crazy is I actually do think I work with a lot of smart people.
I will say, though, the smart people are not the people above you most of the time.
I have been – I can genuinely say at my agency right now it is. I have been at places where I'm like, y'all make how much?
Exactly. That's incredible. I mean, to find anywhere where you feel like the people above you should be making more money than you is really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, they do a good job. But it is like a really hard agency Yeah, it's kind of a really hard agency to get into. Me humble bragging about my job. Like, all I can think about is I have to wake up in the morning and go to the office.
Lucky you.
I love hybrid working.
You know what I love? Wearing business casual.
Really? I don't. I look like Boss Baby.
No, of course I don't mean that. I'm a fat woman.
Oh.
Like trying to stuff tits into a button-down shirt.
Everything looks so like va 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 voom.
Either that, or I'm like, if I'm trying not to be sexy, I'm immediately a butch lesbian.
Or like a cater waiter.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
There's like, I can't wear a pencil skirt. My body's not shaped like that.
No, there's no pencil here.
There's no. So I'm wearing like a flowy skirt and like a button down, which is like fine, but I look like I'm frolicking. What?
It's ridiculous. We need to like do away with. I do not dress. I mean, I wore this to work today, which is like, I guess, an average. This is probably nicer on the scale of things. I'm usually just clocking like a long sleeve t-shirt and jeans.
Yeah.
It's early in the morning. I'm here to do my job. Like, I'm not putting makeup on.
I wore this to work today.
That's nice.
It's so awesome to wear leggings to work.
Nice.
It's huge.
That's why I like working from home. I'm just like in my pajamas all day long.
Yeah.
Or change my top.
That's really
if I'm
nice.
like on.
Do you wear like a real top if you're on a meeting?
No, I wear a long sleeve t-shirt.
Yeah.
As opposed to my robe, which is like what I'm normally in 90% of the time that I'm.
There's just no reason for us to have to wear anything else.
No, it's like a holdover from like days when being in corporate was like something to respect.
Yeah. Certainly not anymore.
Well, I always like joke with my family I'm the only one without a pension.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're all union. They all have pensions. And I'm just like, I have a 401k that I'm like minimally putting into.
Yeah.
Really banking on this whole comedy thing.
Yeah.
Or just like marrying somebody with more money than me.
Yeah. I really did think that by 30 I would like have a more concrete financial plan, but it really just is, well, I'll be famous soon.
Yeah, I never really thought I was going to have a concrete financial. Money is just really something I can't wrap my head around. I hate saying this because it doesn't like an excuse, but it is true. It's like both a symptom of ADHD and bipolar is just like impulsive spending, not really having a grip on budgets or anything, like just really not seeing money as like a real resource.
It's hard.
It's so hard. But I told myself this year I'd figure it out because it is getting ridiculous. I am 30 years old and like I make a good amount of money and I'm living paycheck to paycheck. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, if you want help with that, I'm pretty good with a budget.
Wait, that's great. We shut off the camera right now.
I really do. I've got budget templates and stuff.
Whoa.
It's annoying. I mean, you have to track your spending.
Which is like so embarrassing.
Yeah, but if you do it every day at the end of the day or every 2 days and you just log a couple things in a spreadsheet,
yeah, it doesn't
you become
pile up.
really aware of yourself and then you're able to actually budget from there. You start with just tracking.
This is giving me like calorie counting.
Oh, it's that.
Every single time you go to a nutritionist, they're
Yes.
like, "Do you want to log your No,
No, I don't want to fucking log my meals with you.
I don't want to log my meals.
I know.
I know I shouldn't be having a 10-piece McNugget, but we don't have to even have this conversation.
Yeah.
I knew that about myself.
But only show it to you. You don't have to show it to anyone.
Yeah, no, it is something I need to start doing.
And try to practice like no judgment and then just see what you spend. And then you can like try to make little cuts here and there.
Yeah, that's one of my resolutions. My other one is I'm done arguing with people.
No, you're not.
No, I know. Everyone keeps saying this to me. Everyone keeps saying this to me. I really don't want to argue anymore. I'm tired. Because here's the problem. I am someone who gets quite heated and I'm pretty vocal about it. And people think it's fun to rile me up.
Yeah. We have bad friends for that.
We have bad. Well, I was just talking about this. Shout out Isaiah Castillo. Like, I'm such a prime candidate for rage baiting, as we've seen, that like I can't argue anymore. I'm done arguing.
Good for you.
I don't know. I'm thinking about some things I'd want to argue about though that I don't think I could give up.
You don't have to go cold turkey. You can just have a higher bar to get into an argument.
Yeah, and I think I need to learn how to stay calmer in arguments.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's really...
you do. You get
key.
activated.
Oh, I'm like... Zzz.
You stand up. Yeah.
I do stand... Okay, yeah, but that was that one time, and I didn't stand. I got on my knees on the couch.
True. But I was like...
I needed leverage
she means
over
business.
Cal. Yeah.
I know.
I don't fuck around.
I like it.
I
I
have
think
a
you
lot
handle
to
yourself
say.
well. I've also never seen you be wrong in an argument.
That's the crazy thing is I don't argue if I don't think I'm right.
To me, in my mind, maybe that's just because I'm kind of an aggressive person. It's not an argument if you didn't start it and you weren't wrong. Like, it doesn't.
Now I'm defending myself.
Exactly. You just were like told something stupid. And is it an argument because I corrected you? Was I supposed to just sit there and let you talk wrong? I care about you. You're my friend.
That's a good point. It's more of education than anything.
Exactly. And you're small and a woman, and people don't take you seriously. So sometimes you have to speak up and make yourself larger.
Wow.
For them to listen.
You hear that? I don't argue.
She doesn't argue.
You guys hate women.
Mm-hmm. And I've been saying that.
And you treat me badly because I am one.
Yep.
And because I'm smarter than you and you guys find it intimidating.
That's exactly correct. And those girls are just jealous of you.
Yeah, and everyone's jealous of me and everyone wants to be me because I'm like really cool and fun to be around.
That's all true.
Yeah, I should have picked something that was less on the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's like kind of true.
Nah, that's for real.
This is like the first time in my entire life though that I've like been cool.
Really?
Yeah, I like wasn't cool growing up. Well, like I was. Yeah, no, I wasn't. People like really didn't fuck with me.
What was your vibe?
I mean, I was like undiagnosed bipolar, so I was just like really a hothead. But I think people just didn't like me because they would be mean to me and I'd be like, no.
I love that.
That's not happening.
Did you have like one or two friends that like you kept close? Or?
Oh, I had friends. I like was in that like popular group.
You were just always in a fight.
It was just always something.
Right.
And like I still talk to most of them now, and like I was having this conversation with one of my friends the other day, and we've actually known each other since kindergarten, but we've been like actually friends since like middle school. And I was like, yeah, we were just like never really good friends to each other. Like none of us were, and I think now we're older and we look back and we're like, we had like periods of like not talking and whatever, and it's like, yeah, because we were shitty, and now we're older and like it is what it is. But for the most part, girls liked me. I had problems with girls, but for the most part, girls liked me. I don't know what I did to the guys.
Oof.
They did not fuck with me. So this is like the first time. This is why I always say to you, like, I never really had straight guy friends. I did for a little in college, like a few friends here and there, but like I didn't have like a guy friend group.
That's so funny because you fit. Yeah, you just like fit these boys so naturally.
Yeah, maybe I was destined for this. I don't know.
Maybe. I think adulthood also just makes it easier. I think when you're younger, so much of intergender friendships are tinged with like, do they like each other? And that makes it hard and scary, and I think everyone is on edge in a weird way. And when you get older and you can be like, that's my friend.
Yeah.
I don't want to kiss that guy, and I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't have a secret crush. I'll let you know who I have a crush on. I'm gonna go over here and do something crazy with that guy and come back because that's my friend.
Yeah.
I'm not 12. I don't have a crush. Especially for me, especially as the fat girl, it was like you don't want to get the cheese touch.
Yeah.
Of like the fat girl liking you or people thinking you like the fat girl.
Yeah, I think even though I wasn't fat, there was like an air of that about me. Like, because people just didn't, for again, whatever reason, these guys like did not fuck with me.
Yeah.
And then like, I remember we were in college and they made a group chat without me. And then like, the girls were like, can we put Steph in? And the guys were like, no, we don't want her in there. And all the girls stayed in the group chat. So I was like,
not nice.
What the fuck? But again, everyone's well past that now. Whatever. I genuinely don't care. I wish everyone the best.
Did you guys all go to college together?
No. But we were friends from high school.
Right.
Yeah, I don't really care. I'm such a different person than I was then. How am I going to still stay mad over the same things?
Totally.
Like, that's so stupid. A lot of y'all moms follow me on Instagram to see how funny I am. So...
That is fun too, isn't it? To be like, looking back, I'm just putting out like cool stuff.
Yeah.
You're a stepmom? That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah, have fun with that. I was always funny though. Like, no, even,
of course.
Yeah, like, even growing up, people were always like, you're funny. It was always just like, everything else I could not get together, but at least I was funny.
What made you decide to start doing comedy?
Okay, I took a sketch class at UCB like during COVID, one before COVID, and then one during COVID. And then I didn't really like think anything else. I always like thought about doing stand up, but just never really knew how to get into it. Like, I didn't want to just like go to an open mic. I didn't even know if I knew that like an open mic was like a thing you could just like walk into.
Yeah.
And then I had two friends at work, Shannon Fiedler, who is a comic, and Lexi Rodriguez, who is I'm a woman's partner, and Lexi worked with me and approached me at the holiday party and was like, "Do you do stand up?" And she was like, "I just think you'd be really good at it." And her and Shannon like sat me down and like told me to take the class at the Cellar, which I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Comics are always like, "Don't take a class; it's a waste of time." If it's the first thing you fucking do a class.
Oh yeah.
Do the class. Like, I got good 5 minutes out of it. I got a tape that I could automatically start sending to shows.
Right.
Like, it was.
I had a friend take it recently too, and she liked it.
Yeah, it's a really. I took it with Veronica Mosey. I cannot say good enough things about her. And that was 3 years ago in December.
Wow.
Or that conversation was 3 years ago in December, and then my 3 year from like the first time I was on stage is like March.
Wow. I can't believe I didn't know you for so long.
I know.
It's weird.
I know. I like knew of you obviously because of Data Comic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't know. I mean, I didn't really start hanging out with like the people that we hang out with now until last year.
Yeah.
I was in like a very different. I was like at Eastville a lot.
Oh.
R.I.P.
or whatever.
I don't know. I think they're alive. They still do shows, but I don't know who bought them or whatever. Not the point. Cut that.
Cut.
Can we get the editor in here? Cut that. Thank you. But I was at Eastville a lot, and then that's one of my other resolutions. Is like I kind of need to start meeting new people because we were talking about this earlier. Famously, I like don't know anybody.
Yeah. I mean,
I know a lot of people. I get
you
confused
do know a
because
lot
like
of people.
I have parties and there's like
a lot
of people there, but it's
Yeah.
like not the same people that my friends know.
Yeah. Well, and our friends are like weirdly heavy in a Manhattan scene that I
really don't. I can't do.
They know
interborough travel
so
twice a day.
many white guys. It is crazy the number of thin white men with glasses that those people know and expect me to give a fuck about. I don't know those people.
Wow, I just thought of 3. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they're like, I mean, no offense, but they're just open micers. Like probably have not even been on a booked show, and they're like, "You haven't heard of that guy?" And I'm like, "Why would I know that
all
guy?"
These people, yeah. Yeah, I need to really start. I don't want to meet more people.
I know it's a lot. Noah and I have been. Noah Snyder, shout out.
Wait, bestie.
We've been going. We're accountability buddies to go hang at clubs if you want to come.
Wait, I'm so down.
Yeah.
I love a hang. I do have to start, again, this is kind of surprising. I do need to start like speaking up more at hangs where I don't like know everybody.
Yeah.
I find that really hard.
It is
Especially
hard.
if it's people who haven't seen me do stand up because
Yes.
I feel like
I don't want to feel like a clout chaser.
I feel like a cloud chaser. I also feel like as a woman, like people are I don't want to say most men because the guys are like, that's not true. But like the default is that you're not that funny.
Oh, of course.
And not the default as in you're not that funny, but like the default thinking is that you're not that funny.
In a man, yeah, of course.
And so then I feel like, well,
I don't even think they assume
myself.
that you're a comic when you meet them.
I don't think so either. I think they think
And not
I, like,
you,
just
but, like,
follow
anyone.
around, like
Yeah.
Colin Cooper.
Oh, yeah. Whose girlfriend are you?
Yeah.
And it's like, chill.
Please relax.
Watch that.
Please, I'm single and I'm really trying to find a boyfriend. Don't tell
Yeah.
people I have a boyfriend. Don't
Yeah,
tell people
don't
I'm
stop
dating
that.
somebody.
I do worry about that with all the boys.
My mom
I'm
says
always
that to
with
me a
men,
lot.
and it's like, no, a man's not gonna approach me if I have 6 young Asian men around me
It really is. Yeah, and one Mexican.
and 1 Mexican.
That's actually exactly what it is.
Yes.
Yeah, my mom says to me a lot. She's like, you're not going to meet somebody if you're... I think she's hoping I'll just, like, end up with one of them. I'm like...
No, you don't hope that.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.
But, like...
No.
You don't want
But
that.
I low-key, in my head, I like delude myself into being like, my man would still come up to me in a sea of
of young comics. Yeah. Well, my thing now is, because again, I've never really had guy friends like this, and so I'm always like, whenever I go on a date with a guy and I like them, I'm like, oh my God, like, do they have stuff in common with my friends? Like, are they gonna hang out with the guys? Like,
yes.
I went out with this guy on a few dates, and he was talking about, I don't know, some video game that like I went to our friend's house and they were playing, and I was like, oh my God, they can like play together. This is so cool. Like, why am I like setting up my hypothetical boyfriend on play dates with my friend?
No, for real.
I'm not like thinking about like the dates we're gonna have together. I'm like, oh my God, my friends are gonna love, because like I think my friends are cool. So like,
yes,
I want my friends to think.
And I don't want to stop hanging out with my friends.
Cool. Exactly.
I need them to get along.
Exactly.
That's also like, I need a sports guy for my own reasons, but like, if they're gonna be around my friends, they're gonna have a really bad time.
Yeah.
If they don't like sports.
Yeah, if you're not in a bad mood.
You're going to dislike most of the stuff we do.
I dislike most of the stuff we do. The other day we went and watched the Eagles 49ers game, I think.
Yes.
And at the end, I forget who said it. They're like, Steph, did you have fun? I think it was Yad. And I was like, I was here.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't home. That was nice.
That was cool.
Did I have fun? No, I didn't know what was going on. And I hate playing the card of like, stupid girl doesn't get sports, but like I get baseball and I don't have to. I know when to talk and I know when not to talk.
You're not dumb, you just don't care.
I don't care. This has nothing to do with me. And it's not even that I like more important thing. I'm like obsessed with traders right now.
Yeah.
Like,
I haven't watched the first 3 episodes yet.
Oh my God, you have to watch the next one's on tomorrow.
Okay. I love Maura Higgins. I'm excited.
Yes, and obviously Lisa Rinna, Rob from Love Island. Love him. And then, Rob's like a big listener of this podcast. So if you're listening, just
Love Island guys love this podcast.
Yeah, just reach out. It's really good.
The Love Island or Traders?
Traders. I also love Love Island.
The US one is hard for me, but I like the UK one.
Why is it hard for you?
I like when my stupid people have accents.
Whoa.
When they're American, I'm just like, I know people like that.
Oh, but when it's foreign.
Over there, they're like bricklayers. And I'm like, well, yeah, stupid people should be bricklayers. This is perfect. Fall in love. You'll live in a little cottage.
Yeah.
Your daughters will get spray tans and way too heavy eyelashes, and you'll live happily ever after. But here it's like, well, they live down my block and they're irritating me.
It's a little too close to home.
Yeah.
I get that. I just like it. I just like have to sit outside myself a little bit when I watch it. Otherwise, I get too self-conscious.
Oh my God, I have to pause all the time. Like the ASMR of the kissing, like, is so crazy. And sometimes the challenges where the challenge is just like,
it's just like,
I don't know, get each other hard.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
Well, I watch those shows and I'm like, am I a woman? Like, I'm like pretty feminine, all things considered.
Yeah.
I'm like pretty girly.
Yeah.
I watch those shows and I'm like, we have the same type of chromosomes.
No, dead ass. Wait.
What?
No, it's crazy.
Because I don't look. I'll never. It doesn't. I could lose 1 million. I'll never look like that.
I don't. So many of the things that they do, they know so
way
much
they
about hair and makeup,
move.
the way they move, the fact that all of them do that challenge where they have to like
Twerk
dance
that,
on every guy.
Oh, that one, the heart rate challenge.
In lingerie.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
That's hell to me.
Who am I? And I'm just like a little court jester.
Yeah. I'm just farting around, bro. Like
literally. I'm like putzing around. I'm like sleeping in my tampon. Like I'm not.
Yes.
What is going on?
No, I don't know. You're exactly right. That's a completely different area of womanhood that I don't understand.
Yeah, I thought I was pretty tuned into womanhood, but then I'm like, is that womanhood?
Well,
like,
exactly. That's like an artificial level of womanhood.
No shade to them.
No,
if I looked like you, I'd be doing the same thing.
Oh my God, I know.
I'd be on an island.
I like when sometimes they take it too far, don't you? Where like you knew that they were hot, but like they got a little bit too much lip filler and a little bit too much on the BBL. And you're like,
of
this
course.
feels awesome.
But I honestly like. I don't like think that looks bad. Sometimes I like when people look like fake.
Do you?
Yeah, like it's just like a gaudy, tacky thing that I like.
If they're doing it on
appreciate in a
purpose.
different way, like Joan Rivers, I hope I look like her one day.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. I
But
love
like
her.
a young woman who clearly has too much lip filler and it's like migrated up here. It's
Well,
like,
yeah, I mean,
I'm
if
sad.
you can afford lip filler, you can afford to go to a good lip filler place.
That's what I'm saying.
Because what we have to stop doing is getting lip filler at Plump. I'm sorry.
I don't know about that, but yes,
We're done. We're done.
we're done.
I'm getting tired. I know I really am getting tired. I really need everyone to tighten up.
Hey, I'll let the girls know.
Tighten up. Yeah, call them on the, yeah. I know you have a hotline to the girls. Hey, girls, tighten up.
With my little kids when I was in swim class, if they weren't listening to me, I would the phone would start ringing and I would take their foot and put it against my ear and be like, "Mom, how'd you get this number?"
You're so good with kids.
I love children.
I like don't know how to talk to them like they're children.
You
so
just
like,
had to pick up the foot phone.
yeah, I'm not doing. I don't like
They
feet.
love it.
I'm not doing that. I used to babysit my neighbors, and the girl hit me one time, and I said, "Okay, that's like what we're not gonna do. We're not doing like we're." And she stopped.
That's how I get with older kids.
She stopped. She
But like
was
you
about
wouldn't
8.
talk to a 2-year-old that way.
I wouldn't talk to a 2-year-old. No.
Oh, if anyone has a 2-year-old that they're like they don't need right now, bring them to my house. In like an awesome way.
In an awesome like
gonna play
pay me
foot phone.
$14 an hour way. Well, what's the running rate for babysitter now? I guess I was getting paid like
Oh my God, we were getting paid garbage. I'm sure.
garbage.
I think I was making like 5 to 10 an hour when I was at home. 18 an hour my summer before college was like
Whoa.
so much money. Now I mean I think it's probably more like 20, 25 in New York, which isn't enough at all.
I can never afford to have kids.
I know.
I can't even pay a babysitter.
Literally.
I can afford 1 hour.
That's why the parents are so mad at us though, is that like they don't have any money and they're mad that we can have like a little bit of fun.
That's not my problem.
That's not my problem.
I'm like you're making a lot of sacrifices by having kids. I'm making a lot of sacrifices by not.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I'm not saying one outweighs the other. I like have a
We've just both made choices.
We both made choices. I have a huge appreciation for parents. I just like don't know if it's for me.
Yeah. I love sleeping in. What about that?
I love sleeping in. I love going out to dinner when people ask me to.
I love going on a trip whenever I want.
I like going to places. I like cursing.
a lot. I like smoking weed inside my house.
I like smoking weed inside. You can't smoke weed inside your house when you have a kid. I'm sorry.
You can't.
That's tacky as
That's
hell.
really tacky.
It's really tacky.
And you cannot, like, you really have to cut back. You can smoke weed, but like you can't be
be
like
high.
a stoner.
No,
I don't want to be that. I
I agree. It's like I can't go off my medication if I get pregnant.
Oh, you would have to?
I think so.
Oh, that's no good.
That's like really bad. Also, like 9 months.
Yeah. No sushi?
No sushi, no cold cuts. I love a turkey sandwich. I love an Italian combo. Why are you doing this? It can't be done. Also, it's 2026. I can't have sushi when I'm pregnant. We haven't figured this out yet.
Every time I see a new commercial of some technology, I saw one the other day and I almost threw my remote at the TV where like instead of you just brushing your retainers like a fucking adult, the little thing that shakes and they're like, our team of engineers knew there had to be a better way. Get on sushi during pregnancy.
Get on cancer. Get on something else. That you're an engineer and you're like, oh my God, how are we gonna clean this retainer? Like
my magnum opus.
Is
somebody doesn't have to use their wrist.
Meanwhile, like, what am I doing? I'm writing jokes. I don't know.
Good jokes.
Some of them.
They bring joy. Does that retainer fucking bullshit bring joy? I doubt.
Podcasting is hard.
Podcasting is hard. They're not giving us enough credit.
They're not giving you. Everyone's like, double the taxes on podcast equipment. You don't think about when the pop-up comes up in GarageBand, what that feels like.
You don't. You don't think about a young woman who's trying to make her dreams come true with no third mic, no producer behind there. There's no way to know I'm doing it by myself. Bravely, I might add.
Yeah, really brave. Maybe you should up the budget on this podcast.
The budget of zero. The budget of whatever these mics cost.
The budget of, yeah.
All right. Are you ready for your
I'm
first
ready.
question?
Okay. Spirituality. I've now rehearsed this answer 5 times.
Yeah, that's life. Tell me about a spiritual experience you've had.
Okay. Not a very spiritual person. I just had a speech impediment. Did you hear that?
Yes.
I'm literally not a very spiritual person.
I'm literally not spiritual at all.
I'm really not spiritual. No, I like believe the universe is connected and whatever, but like I try not to dive too much into like spirituality and like the meaning of it all, because I famously in 2020 during COVID went into psychosis because I believed we were living in a simulation. I was watching Jeopardy with Alex Trebek as the host.
That's right.
And okay, rewind. My sister came home from the supermarket and brought home onion rings. I don't like onion rings. We never have them in the house, whatever. And then like 20 minutes later, the answer on Jeopardy was onion rings.
So you were like, I'm locked in.
And I was like, oh my God. Like, I freaked the fuck out.
Synchronicity. Totally. What did you think that meant?
That we were living in a simulation and like something glitched. And then like, because I figured out we were living in a simulation, they were going to like pull me out. Because I was like a whistleblower. But I didn't do anything extreme. Like, I didn't like, like write to the New York Times or like anything. I just kind of like panicked for like a month until my antipsychotics kicked in.
Did you tell anyone about it?
Yeah, I told it's like a running joke in my family. Like, don't mention onion rings to Steph.
2020 was a hard time.
Yeah, apparently a lot of people went into psychosis. I saw a New York Times article about it.
Well, also, I mean, I know somebody who went into psychosis who I believe is still in psychosis. And, like, being that on the internet and not in real life, like, of course, that rips you from reality because it rips you from reality. Like, you're not in the real world.
Exactly. And, like, yeah, I was really freaked out. I really thought we were living in a simulation. I really thought I cracked
Did you think that somebody was, like, running it?
Yeah, I thought we were, like, Sims.
Who did you think was running it?
I don't know. I just, like...
Can you remember it very well?
Yeah, I just remember, like, being in panic all the time.
Oh, that's so
like,
scary.
I, like, couldn't sleep. Then I started freaking out because I was like, what if none of this is real? And then my dad was like, but if none of it's real, it's still real. Like, it's real to you. Maybe it's not, but if it's real to you, our perceptions are reality. If it's real to you, isn't it real?
Right.
So that kind of helped me a little bit.
Okay, based ass dad.
Yeah, dead ass. I was like, all right. Okay, astrophysicist. And then, that's not astrophysics, but whatever. And then, yeah, they put me on medication and I got out of it. And now I just try not to think too much about.
That's honestly a baller way to get out of psychosis, though. Like, could have been so bad. Honestly, went as good as it can go.
Absolutely. I just, like, got put on these, like, antipsychotics that made me, like, pass out at night. So awesome. I didn't, like, spiral or anything. Yeah, they were the best. Quintiapine.
Go off.
Quintiapine.
The people who need them, those antipsychotics are doing...
They're doing wonders.
They're doing wonders.
Wonders.
Yeah. It's crazy to see a loved one go from out of their fucking head to literally a few weeks later, the person you knew. You're like, whoa.
Yeah, I was also having, like, really bad death anxiety at the time. Ugh. So I was, like, really... I still, like, freak out about it sometimes. I don't want to say too much because it might be my grief answer. But, like, freak out a lot about me dying, my friends dying, my family dying. Everyone that you love in this life you know is all going to be dead one day. And that, like, really freaks me out.
Yeah.
But then sometimes I'm, like, chill about it. Like, right now, I'm being pretty cool.
You're being awesome.
I'm being really cool about it.
I try to kind of trick myself out of that stuff where I'm just like, okay, well, the fact that they're going to die makes it so much sweeter to know them.
Well, so...
And also, I'm going to die, so it's going to be, like, so chill.
Like, whatever. Caleb Heron, I was listening to his podcast, and he said this thing of, like... I think I said his last name wrong, but whatever. Of, like, death is kind of like when you're, like, with all your friends, and then you, like, leave, and you go in your car, and you're, like, by yourself, and you're, like... Oh, that was really fun to be with everybody, but I'm going to, like, do my own thing for a little while.
Yeah.
And, like, that's kind of what death is. Like, okay, that was really fun, but I'm going to go do my own thing. I think that's why I'm so hell-bent on, like, do what you want to do when you want to do it. Like, go after your dream or, like, go out to that dinner. Like, do whatever the fuck you want because, like, you only get to do it once.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, that's me being earnest.
Okay, that was a good one.
Thanks.
Which one next?
I'm really scared for naughty. You know I'm not very open sexually.
That's why I thought it would be fun.
That's not nice. Let's do grief.
Okay. In my experience, grief is easily the most like conflicting and confusing emotion. Can you talk a bit about navigating the grief of losing your grandma this week? Rest in peace. Sorry for your loss. And the grief of the end of your 20s, and then your birthday had to get freaking canceled on top of poor grandma's gone.
I had a really hard life last week, but I don't know. I was thinking obviously a lot about grief, and like it was weird because my grandma was really sick, and so I was kind of like grieving her while she was alive because like she was like kind of gone mentally, and so like it wasn't the woman that I knew, and I was like really sad that she was suffering, and you're like also grieving this person that you once knew, and she was such like a strong figure in my life. It was like really weird to see her like weak in bed, not able to form sentences. Like that was really bizarre to me. I think something that I found really interesting watching, especially my dad go through the grieving process, is like, and some of the grieving I did too, is like, you're grieving everything that's left behind. Like, it was really weird, like, watching my aunts who are both in their 60s, like, go in front of the casket and cry like little girls. And it was like, they're also, like, my grandma was almost 92. We all knew she was going to go soon, but, like, you like mourn almost every single memory, which I think is really weird and interesting, but also kind of quite beautiful to like have this look back. In terms of grieving my 20s, goodbye. I don't feel I don't like look at age as I'll like joke my knees have been hurting, which kind of sucks, but that's also because I've like gained much weight. But like I don't care. I don't care that I'm 30. I look like I'm 25 years old. So, like, I don't care about, like, looking old. Yeah, I don't... It's... I think the thing that's, like, freaking me out more is that, like, oh, I'm getting older, so my parents are getting older. And now I'm doing this weird mental math of, like, when my grandma died, both of my grandmas were in their 90s. My other grandma is still alive. But, like, okay, my parents are in their 60s. That means I have 30 more years left with them. That means I'm halfway through the time I'm going to have, like, this, like, mental gymnastics, which I don't know how much time I have left with my parents. And so I keep doing this mental gymnastics of, like, you're getting older and that's fun for you, but, like, it's about to get really sad. I also have this, like, weird anxiety of, like, waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like, nothing bad's really happened to me in my life. Like, yeah, I went to the psych ward. That was, like, pretty shitty, but, like, that wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I just watched like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air for 72 hours. Like it wasn't that bad. Yeah. I've never had someone super close to me die that where I felt like they were robbed of time. Like when my grandma died last week, and it was like really sad, but what we kept saying is like she had a really good run. She would have been 92 on January 25th. Like that's I hope I live to 92. Right. Most people do. Most people do hope. Most people do not make it to 92. But yeah, it's more that weird like grieving the passage of time.
Yeah.
That I've been grappling with, that like is like a weird thing entering your 30s. It's also weird because I'm bipolar. Even though I'm on medication, I still do get a little manic. And so, like, I kind of forget that I can die sometimes. And so I'm, like, really sad about death and scared about it. But I'm also, like, yeah, but you're, like... I have this weird thing where I forget, like, other people exist. And so I'm like, yeah, but you can't die. You're, like, the main character. And it's like, no, you're not. That's, like, not how it works.
Yeah.
And so that's, like, been kind of a weird adjustment.
Yeah. Yeah. Grief is weird. And the way that grief and now grief is coloring your 30th birthday, is coloring this time in your life. And it's so